Hey everybody, Kyle here. So, I'm pretty amped about this match. I did tell you guys I was going to be doing a match against another YouTuber. This is not that match I was talking about, because I told you that match is actually going to be a mono element style like challenge match. But this is against Ollie, or let me pull up the page, make sure I say it right, or Spedonic is his YouTube name. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'll definitely be linking him in the description. But I was talking to him on Twitter. As you guys know, I don't know Smogon very well at all. He is a Smogon player, and so like me and him were talking about how like I didn't know Smogon rules and everything, and it eventually ended up. Oh, pardon me, hiccups. It eventually turned into us having a match, and so I was super excited. I went into this super nervous because this is my first time playing against another PokeTuber, and a very good one at that. A very good one at that. I definitely would have to say so. He's fantastic. He told me going to the battle. I told him I was nervous. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not that good. I'm not that good." No, he's dude. If you do watch this, Ollie, you aren't, or let's say you are good. No, you're fantastic. Looking at the teams, all right, he's got Blastoise, Confagrigus, Infernape, Tornadus, Shedinja, and Absol. That team's pretty scary. As you guys know, the three genies are really intimidating for me. I find them hard to play around. I don't always know how to deal with them the right way. I mean, I know when you look at the types, it's not too hard, but what was I gonna say? I know that when you like actually break them down and look at them as just another Pokemon, that's easy to figure out how to play around them. But I don't have very much experience with them, and they're intimidating for me. Also, I didn't know if he's had Mega Blastoise or Mega Absol. I won't spoil which one he has. So that was something going into. Oh my gosh, pardon me. I did go into it figuring that he most likely was going to have Mega Absol because I've seen people run Blastoise, not Mega, mainly for rapid spinning, and just like a wall, like a semi-wall, right? Like a special attacking wall. But I haven't seen many people running Absol without Mega. I don't know how viable she is not Mega. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was used last generation, wasn't she? I could be wrong on that. I was out of the loop for about 3 years, so I don't actually know. But that's what I assumed. Shedinja is always amazing to see. I love seeing that on the team. I really should see more, cool Pokemon, or not. Shouldn't say more cool Pokemon. We see a lot of cool Pokemon, but more, unique Pokemon popping up and things like that. And then looking at my team, of course, I'm bringing the typical 6. I don't really have a good nickname for them. But yeah, I don't want to drag on too long, so I'm going to go ahead and start the match here so we can check it out. There's oh, come on, there we go. There's his beautiful face right there. My camera's a little off. Should be okay right there. Actually leads off with the Absol. I wasn't expecting this. For some reason I was expecting, oh gosh. I already forgot. I forgot what I was expecting. Now, I don't know if these carry a Psychic move. I feel like they do, right? Is Psycho Cut a Psychic move? That's what I thought she had. Maybe it's not even Psychic. Maybe they don't even have it. But I thought they did, so I pulled out, and I went into Esquire. But the problem was, once I saw the Sword Stance, I went, oh, that's right, they're physical. And I totally forgot Absol was physical, so Esquire wasn't even doing any work here. So I basically just gave him a free Sword Stance, which is already ridiculous. I bring in Tinker, but knock off. This is my physical wall. And then that much damage, at this point I was like, okay, this thing's a threat. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. But this thing has to go. I sent in F-Zero. I was wondering if I should go for Close Combat or Brave Bird. I figured that looking at the things on his team, there was less things that could take a Brave Bird, and he could switch in Confagrigus if he did the Close Combat, and therefore I wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys, keep messing my camera. So they go for Brave Bird, but Blastoise is going to switch in. As we all know, Blastoise is going to tank that like a boss, because Blastoise is, I mean, he's a giant armored Pokemon. Of course he's going to take that hit. I went ahead and went into Tentacruel. I figured this was a good matchup. He goes to the Scald, and as we're going to see, the second time ever Scald hits Tentacruel, it burns it. He's been burned twice in a row with the only 2 Scalds, you guys. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. The second Scald ever used on him, and they both burn. So that's fine. No Techi comes out, which is his Shedinja. I was able to set up my Toxic Spikes here, luckily. Now, I don't know if he wasn't expecting the Hex, or if he thought I might switch out or something, but I do carry the Hex, so luckily I'm able to go for that here and take Shedinja off the field. Sorry, I jumped ahead a little bit. I was getting a little excited. It is really late, and I'm tired. I said to play this match and to commentate it, but I do have work in like 9 hours. So, oh my gosh, 9 hours. Jeez, well, sadly the burn on Crude is going to be wearing him down quite quickly. The Black Sludge isn't help a little bit with that, but then out comes his Blastoise. He isn't get poisoned, but obviously he's going to be in a Rapid Spin. Went for a Hex just to see if I could get a good chunk of damage with the boost on his, since he's poisoned, of course. He does have the Citrus Berry, which is cool. Because, Blastoise, why not Citrus Berry? I never ran a Blastoise before, but, I actually don't think I've ran almost any Pokemon that Ollie had on his team in this match, and he made them all look so good. Not that I was questioning whether they're good or not, but you definitely made me want to try out some of the Pokemon that I hadn't got to try before. I won't be able to set up my Toxic Spikes, though, in this situation, so I'm going to go ahead and pull Crude back and go into Starmie, I believe? No, I went back into Esquire. So I figured I could wall the Blastoise pretty well, as we've seen before. I've used Esquire to wall Mega Blastoise before, so I thought this wouldn't be a problem. He goes into Tasha, which is his Absol, and at this point, I really didn't know what to do, because this thing is such a threat. I don't know how to deal with it. I go for Leech Seed, but I did not know about the Magic Bounce. That's something I should definitely know about. I did not know, so of course my Leech Seed was for nothing, and I'm going to go down the knockoff. I don't know if I could have done anything else at that point. I probably should have switched out, but at that point, I mean, gosh, this thing is just such a beast. I gotta say, Mega Absol is definitely taking the MVP altogether, even just for the 2 plays it's done so far. Taking out 2 walls with nothing but knockoff, damn, that is pretty good. So I do bring in Lafondago for Mega. I went for Earthquake here. I thought he might have switched in Tornadus, expecting the Earthquake. I was spinning whether I should Rock Slide or not. I just went for Earthquake anyways to see how much damage it could do. And actually, I was not very happy with the damage it did at all. So I went ahead and just pulled LaFonda back out and went into Misty to try to get off a Psychic on this Pokemon. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. Misty's a special attacker, as we all know, and I do have that Natural Cure, so I'm not too worried about it. I debated if he might bring an Absol predicting the Psychic, but in the end I did decide to actually go for it, as you're going to see here. And he does switch out, but he doesn't switch into Absol, so I got really lucky there. Maybe he was predicting the Skull, that's the only thing I can think of. But I did go for the Psychic, and that is going to be enough to take Blastoise off the field. So that is Blastoise down. That's one threat, so I could potentially try to set up my Spikes again, but I don't have that situation. This whole game I was kind of on the back foot, because that Absol is such a, like, I keep saying threat, but it is, in the background. So scary. Now, I didn't know the Tornadus would outspeed me. I'm guessing it's Choiced. Is that a thing? Choice Scarf Tornadus? That must be a thing, because I wasn't expecting it, so I stayed in, and I went down to Hurricane. Sadly, it didn't miss, but again, there we go. And he also has a Hidden Power, as you guys know, Hidden Power is a move that completely throws me off. I still don't know what carries what element and what Pokemon carry it, and that's something I definitely need to learn. And this is just an example of why. So now I know. Now I know Tornadus can have, I mean, technically everything can have Hidden Power, but Tornadus used it on me before, so that's a good thing. I gotta make that mental note. Tornadus has had Hidden Power Ice. Gotta be careful. I don't know if we had a speed tie there, because I think we were both Choice Scarfed. But I do get my Brave Bird off, and I'm able to take it down. He goes into Goku. Now, I did not think about the Focus Sash, though that is the item these normally carry. So I went ahead and went for the Brave Bird. And I was thinking to myself, like, well, what actually, you know, it's not going to have a Rock move, is it? I didn't think it could be a Rock Slide, though, or at least Stone Edge. But after the recoil, it's enough for a close combat to actually come in and take me down. As we all know, F-Zero isn't a bulky Pokemon, and Infernape is fast and powerful. So that's definitely definitely going to be F-Zero going down to that close combat. I go back in Technical to this point. I wasn't really sure what to do, and he has Endeavor. I think that is amazing. I'm like half tempted to make an Infernape as my next Pokemon if I didn't already have to make the mono steel team. But that's definitely on the list. That is a really cool Infernape. I love it. And that's gonna be Crew down to the burn. So at this point, I believe I have. Oh no, that was it. Wow, I didn't realize how fast I lost that match. So in the end, he still had. What, Infernape? Did Infernape die? Yeah, Infernape died. He had Absol and Confagrigus left, and that match was pretty intense. Ollie, thank you so much for the match. It was definitely an honor playing against you. I learned a lot from that match. I learned a lot. I learned Mega Absol is a huge threat, something I definitely have to be prepared to deal with. That knockoff is a thing that's extremely dangerous. Tornadus is choiced. Wait, was it choiced? Did it use Hurricane and then HP Ice in the same? Wait. I'll have to go back and rewatch that. Did it use Hurricane and then HP Ice? I think it did. So I don't. Oh, it was Life Orb. Oh gosh, it was Life Orb. Because His HP is going. Duh. Okay, guys. It's not 2:30 in the morning. And I don't have to work. No, I do. Okay. All right. Well, that's no excuse though. Okay, no, it's Life Orb. Duh. I'm like, my brain's like, come on, Kyle. Seriously, are you this stupid? So I guess it's just super fast. It's just super fast. Let's actually pull it up. Let's hear. Let's just check. Tornadus. Oops. Oh gosh, I ruined everything. Tornadus has 121 base speed. Wow, that is a fast Pokemon. 121. No wonder it outsped Starmie. Starmie's a base 115. And so I'm just used to that being like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fastest thing there is. Again, guys, pardon me. I'm sorry. I didn't want to go a day without a video. I tried recording the Sun Team video, but it was literally 45 minutes long with me trying to go fast, and I was like, "There's no way people are gonna want to sit through me just talking about Sun Teams for 45 minutes." Again, back into the match. Infernape. I already knew it was a good Pokemon, but that's just, it has so many different ways to use it. I've seen, you should definitely check out the match that Ollie played against Ratadactyl, where he used an Infernape with HP Ice, which was sweet. I think on Twitter he mentioned it was from Gen 4. Yeah, HP Ice, probably the Yeah, HP Ice Infernape was his old 4th gen set, which is pretty sweet. To see it, you know, to see him using it again, that's fantastic. All around good match. I don't want to sit here for 5 minutes just keep saying good match, but it was. I learned a lot. Absol's physical. I feel like that's something I should have just known, but I did not know that. And looking at the team, I definitely could. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the yawning. The team's good, but it might be time to change it up a little bit. I do have 2 days off coming up, so I might belay the Steel team to breed like 1 or 2 Pokemon that I can throw onto the team to mix things up, make it a little less, you know, same old all the time. But yeah, I'm super excited. Definitely check him out. His channel's a lot bigger than us, but compared to like the big names, he's another a smaller channel on the YouTube scene who's trying to work up and build up. And while there's only a few of us, we actually lost a subscriber today. We went from 14 to 13. I know that when people unsubscribe, they don't think about it, but I really wish they would have gave me some kind of feedback or let me know in the comments. You know, I always say in the comments, tell me what I can do to improve my videos, tell me what you'd like to see. And since the people since whoever left had their subscription set to private, I didn't know who they were in the first place. But they obviously never left any feedback, so I'm not sure if I did something that bothered them or if they wanted to see something different. But I got no feedback. So again, guys, I can't stress it enough. Definitely leave me feedback. If there's something you want to see, if you're like, where are the doubles? Bring doubles back. I want to see more 3v3s. I want more ranked play. If you really want that, let me know in the comments, because, you know, I make these videos for you. If no one watches them, though I think it's fun to make videos, what is the point of making them if nobody wants to watch? So please, guys, leave me feedback, so that I can make sure that the channel is something that you're enjoying. But again, back to the point. Sorry, I just rabbit trailed there about the sadness of losing one of our subscribers. If Ollie's fantastic, you guys might already know about him, but if not, definitely go check him out. He has a collection of, I saw Showdown, battles. I think does he have a look? I don't actually know if he has an actual Let's Play, but build videos. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I really like it. Yeah, good variety. So there we go. Summary: good battle, learned a lot, got to improve the team, got to work on my game, check out Ollie, good player, and there we go. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And I'll see you tomorrow with another Pokemon video. And since I got those 2 days off, expect multiple videos in 1 or 2 of those days at least. But alright, guys, I won't keep you too much longer. You have a good night. Oh, I gotta go turn on my mic first. There we go.